Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to another amazing recipe. Today I'm showing you guys how to make this quick and easy chicken parmesan recipe. If you want to see it, keep on watching and let's jump right in. All right, here's what you need to make today's recipe. You will need some fresh basil. And to season, I'm using onion and garlic powder, ground black pepper, paprika, Italian seasoning with some creole seasoning. All right, next you will need 3 eggs. It's actually 2, but you need 3, okay? You will need some Parmesan cheese, one of your favorite sauce, okay? Pasta sauce, and also mozzarella cheese, Italian style breadcrumb, as well as some flour. And of course, you need the chicken. I'm using boneless, skinless chicken thighs. All right. First thing first, I'm going to slice it right in the middle. Now to help the seasoning stick, we're going to drizzle some olive oil on there, rub that in, flip it over and rub it in again. And then we're going to start seasoning with all the seasoning that I showed you guys earlier. So I'm going to mix the seasoning with a fork. I love mixing it before I start sprinkling it onto the chicken breast. So we're going to generously sprinkle the seasoning all over the chicken breast on both sides, by the way. Once we're done, we're going to set that aside. Moving on, I am going to mix the breadcrumbs with the Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to grab a fork to mix that together. All right, so we can have a nice crispy, cheesy crust on the chicken. I have the flour. Also, I'm going to crack my eggs, 3 eggs, mix it up together with a fork. Next, I'm going to grab the chicken, place it to the flour, pat it down for a little bit. Then I am going to flip it on the other side. Once I'm done, I am going to give the chicken a nice shake just to remove any excess flour. Now I'm going to place the chicken into the egg, flip it on the other side, and now I'm going to place it to my breadcrumbs, okay? And I am going to make sure I press the breadcrumbs in because I want it to actually stick and give it that nice crust once it's done cooking, okay? Once I'm done, I am going to set the chicken aside. Moving on to cooking it. To a skillet, I am going to drizzle about half a cup of olive oil to a skillet. Make sure it's nice and hot. Then you're going to, well, you don't have to add too much oil because, okay, just half a cup is fine. Then you're going to place your chicken in there very gentle so you don't splatter oil all over. And then once one side is nice and golden brown, just flip it over and you have a nice beautiful crust on the chicken. So I cook all of my chicken. Don't have to show you guys that, it's just gonna take too much time. Then I am going to move on to my baking dish, and I am adding the sauce at the bottom of my baking dish first. Then I'm going to place the chicken on top just like so. Now I'm going to add more sauce on top of the chicken, just like that. Now I'm going to grab my mozzarella cheese and place a whole bunch of cheese on top. Now I'm going to sprinkle some fresh basil on there, and also I'm going to cover this with a foil, that way the cheese doesn't get overcooked before the chicken can be cooked through. And also I'm going to bake this on 350 for 15 minutes. Once it's done, you should have something like this, nice and ooey gooey, and it tastes really, really, really delicious. I hope you guys try this out for the family. It's very easy to make and it's so good. I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. The chicken was so juicy. It was perfectly cooked and it tastes absolutely incredibly delicious. I hope you tried this out and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next recipe. Bye guys.